You're watching a video game XD, the PowerKast Progression. Keep fanging and gaming, baby. Or I would say fanging and banging, but you can keep fanging and gaming. Give everyone a blood blast and tell them Gangrel said so.
PowerKast Progression. Radio with power.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the PowerKast Progression. We got Jeremiah back in the house and Marky Mark.
What's up?
What it do?
Today, we are talking SummerSlam 2023 review, baby.
But first, we're gonna do Ford Field review. We're gonna talk about the venue and how messed up the venue is. Well, not the venue itself, but the people that work for the venue. We're gonna get into that first. But I'm gonna let Charlie talk first, and then we'll get to me. Or we'll let Charlie and Mark have a little story. We'll let them go first, and then when it gets to me, I'll tell you a story that you're gonna be waiting for. So hold on to your horses because the story is coming. Go ahead, you guys.
Yeah. So basically, Ford Field, in my opinion, in Detroit, it looked beautiful. To me, it was like WrestleMania quality. WrestleMania could be there. It was so fucking huge. They set a record, WWE, they said, and it looked beautiful. And it's probably in my top venues in Detroit. But I would rate the venue like a 10, but there was some bullshit that happened with us, unfortunately. What about you, Mark?
Honestly, I could say my experience was great. I was in a suite. We could eat as much food as we wanted. We had drinks in the fridge. It was great. It was a great time. I've never done anything like that before.
Yeah, the sweet boy.
Yeah, we had free parking too, and we got to go in a different entrance, and not
You're right by us.
Yeah, there was like a special Ford Field entrance. We took that.
Yeah, were you by section D?
I don't remember. I have to ask.
So we were by section D. That's the handicap section. So we were like first in line. We were first ones in the building, except for the people who got to go in first for the suites. But that was actually right next to us, the doors for the people to go in the suites. Yeah, so I think I was pointing it to Charlie. I was like, Mark's probably going into those doors right there.
Yeah.
That's nuts. We were first ones in the door. That's insane.
Yeah. For like not the suite part, but we were the first regular people in the door. And our gate D.
That's cool.
All right. So, what's your overall thoughts on it, Mark?
I thought it was great. I mean, for me, it was a great experience. I mean, we had our own private bathroom too. Like I've never had anything like that before.
Oh yeah. And back in 2010, I won some tickets on the Riff to go with Scotty from 101 WRF, and I got to go up in a suite for a Red Wings game opener.
Nice.
And Dazook got his first Gordie Howe hat trick at that game. It was against the Ducks, and it was a fucking fight, and it was a shootout or a shutout. I mean, it was like one of the best games. It was October 8th of 2010. I'll never forget that day. It was badass. So, all right, here's my opinion. I'm going to tell you guys a story about from the beginning to the end because you're going to need this. All right. So first we get there at 3:30. We get there 2 hours early. I get parking. It was $50, but we parked right by the door. Easy parking, easy access to the stairs. I was okay with this. So I have breathing issues. So when we're inside the building, before we get in the building, it was like 4:30. My brother talks to somebody to get me a wheelchair because where our side is on the other side of the building where our section is in the building. So it was like an hour before, and the guy's like, "Yeah, all right, we're good. We got you." So 5:30, we were the first ones to walk in the door, very first people to walk in the door and stuff. And there's seats right there, and we sit down, and then we go to the bathroom that's right there. The bathrooms are clean. The bathrooms are really nice, and the inside of where we're at looked nice. So then we sit down, and we're waiting for this wheelchair, and we're waiting and waiting. We're asking about it. It's like 2 hours later now. It's almost 7:30. It's 7:24 when they finally come get us. But while we were waiting, the one good thing that did happen was all of you wrestling fans, I'm pretty sure you've seen Derek, the one kid who's always at the wrestling events, and he's really genuinely into it. Like, he was upset when the Usos betrayed Roman Reigns and all that. You guys know who Derek is. If you watch TikTok and you're into wrestling, you gotta know who Derek is. He's with Cricket, and he's the happiest little kid, and he's awesome. So anyways, I got to meet him, get pictures with him. They're on my Facebook. All right, so it took them 2 hours to get me a chair. So we finally get to our seats. It's about 7:30, right? So remember, we got there at 5:30. So we watched the SummerSlam, and an hour before it ends, like, let's say, what match was it? It was like right after Seth Rollins' match. We asked, it was right before the triple threat match with the girls. We asked them to get me a wheelchair to leave. So anyways, we were there, and it was over, and we're waiting for a wheelchair, and my brother decides he's going to go and buy one of the SummerSlam chairs off somebody. So he buys one off somebody, and spends a good amount of money, and he gave it to me. Well, we're sitting there waiting for the wheelchair, and it's over an hour and a half now. We're waiting for this wheelchair, and this lady comes up talking about the chair. We're thinking when she's talking about the wheelchair, but no, she's talking about the SummerSlam chair and saying that we need a wristband to take it out of there. And my brother just paid good money. And anyways, so they're calling security and stuff, so we're thinking they're calling about the wheelchair. No, they were calling about this chair. And their priorities were mainly focused on this chair and us not having a wristband. So we end up getting in arguments and stuff, and she's like, I'm going to call the cops. So I end up calling the cops on them because I'm calling the cops first. You're going to tell me you're going to call the cops. I'm going to call first, and I told them the story and everything. Well, anyways, the chair finally comes, and me and the guy, we argued a little bit back and forth or whatever. So the guy ended up wanting us out so bad because of me arguing back and forth that he just said, fucking let us take the chair that we paid for it anyways off somebody, and just to get us out of there. But yeah, it was bullshit. The security was bullshit. The whole 4 hours extra of sitting there waiting for a wheelchair was the biggest issue I have. We were first in line, and we said an hour before the time. Like, the extra 4 hours we waited for this wheelchair to go in and out. I was literally the last person out of that building that night. And
we were the first ones in, last ones out.
Yep. All because of wheelchairs. And then when I finally get a wheelchair, we're riding around to our gate, and there's like 4 or 5, 6 wheelchairs with people empty. I was so frustrated, man. I was so mad. And then we were coming out.
I was fucking pissed too
because he was cool.
I was pissed too because I was missing the show too. I'm like, dude, this guy, Jeremiah, you got walking problems. You reserved a wheelchair.
Yeah. Like, I have breathing issues, or else I would have tried to walk there. But if I walk too far, my lungs have really bad issues, and I'll collapse. Like, I won't get oxygen to my brain and stuff. It sucks. I got to work on it, but my breathing's been bad for a while now. So, like, I do have to go check on getting into a wheelchair. I'm going to go talk to my doctor because I don't ever want to deal with that again. I almost got kicked out of there, and I really didn't want to. I really liked the venue. The venue was really nice, and I was so happy that they had some accommodations for handicapped people. And now I know that I can go there and watch a Lions game, which I've always wanted to do. But I was always scared to go because I didn't know if I would be able to fit there. And by going to SummerSlam, that was my way of seeing if I could go to a Lions game. So I'm happy they didn't officially kick us out, but I'm sure they wanted to. I didn't want to go back, but I was just more mad about the chair, and that's all. We got the chair. I'm happy now. But go ahead. Sorry, that was a long story.
I mean, you have the right to be mad, though, because you reserved this seat. You know, you can't walk far. They should give you a damn wheelchair. We shouldn't have to wait 4 fucking hours. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That shit was a joke, bro.
I tried calling customer care today, and nobody answered. So I left the number and a message.
Like, I don't want to hate on Ford Field, but like, it went from a 10 out of 10 to like a 6 out of 10 because of that bullshit.
I'd say 4.5 because of extra bullshit with the chair. That lady was so concerned more about the chair than she was about me waiting for a wheelchair. That's where their priorities were. A chair that we bought off somebody. It was that chair was pricey. And then my brother he gave it to me. Like, after he got it, he gave it to me. He's like, here. I was like, holy crap. My brother loves me. My brother's one of the greatest brothers I have. When we were kids, we didn't really hang out much, but he's been in the military his entire life now, and we are close. We talk almost every day. We've been talking every day while he was overseas on Facebook. It's like one of my best friends. I love my brother to death. And every time he comes to town, man, he shows he loves me. He shows me love. Plus extra. He loves me. That's awesome. All right.
So let's get to the entire match card. Let's review this show. Now I'm gonna do this match by match. It's gonna be in order this time. Because I'm pretty sure I remember every match in order. And I got it right in front of me.
I'm pretty sure I only got one wrong. And I got the triple threat. I'm pretty sure I got that exactly right with Bianca winning. Yeah, but we're not there yet. So go ahead.
Well, to be fair, we pretty much predicted this entire pay-per-view.
Yep. And I only picked Brock because I was hoping for something that's not the same, but it was. All right, let's go. Logan Paul versus Ricochet.
All right, we got Paul and Ricochet. What'd you think, Mark?
I thought it was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it. Yeah. I mean, Logan Paul, for him to pull off what he does with not much wrestling experience is crazy.
Amazing. It's
amazing.
That match was.
I was feeling out for him.
That match was 10 out of 10 match, dude.
Oh yeah,
it was good.
Now, the matches, the flips he was pulling off, even that outside flip, that was like holy. We were watching from where we were watching, and we saw that live, and it was crazy to watch that live. Like, it's crazy watching it on TV, but when you're watching TV, you kind of feel like a little fakeness because you're used to fake TV. But when you're actually watching it right there live and it actually happens, it's a lot different, man. It's a way different feeling for me. It's more real feeling. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I rewatched the pay-per-view on the network too. And I gotta say, that match was 10 out of 10. That was like WrestleMania quality. WrestleMania quality match right there. But
it had a heel finish to it, I mean, he's a heel. He's a bad guy. That's what bad guys do.
And the fact that his girl's the announcer, and she was like, and he was really getting on her. Like, Logan Paul was really talking shit to her. Like, he's like, I'm about to pin him and stuff. Oh, dude, it was great. It was like he's becoming a great heel. Logan Paul, like, I've never liked him until he became a wrestler, because right off the bat, right at his first match, you would never believe that this guy was a good wrestler. And where he's at, like, he's great. Yeah. He's better than most wrestlers on the roster. 100%.
He's just a natural at whatever he does. He's a natural.
It's crazy. I'm happy for him. I really am. I actually I root for him, even though he's heel and I'm not a heel person. I root for him. He's a great heel. He's a great wrestler. I love him in the WWE. I'm happy for him. He's also close with his brother. You know, he had them have the first match so he can hurry up and fly down to Texas to be there for his brother's fight.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so you know how Brock Lesnar has always said if he's not last, he wants to be first. So I'm pretty sure he was kind of mad that he was second. I'm pretty sure he always said if he's not last, he wants to be first. It's either last or first. And he showed that over the years. WrestleMania, he came out first. He's either last or first. And I'm pretty sure he probably got mad about being second. That's why he shook Cody's hand, because he's going after Logan Paul for fucking them up. No, yeah. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this match was rough. It looked like they damn near killed each other.
Yeah.
A lot of flips, a lot of crazy shit going on in this match. I would rate this a 10.
Yeah. You?
And
it was solid. It was a great match. I enjoyed it.
And Logan Paul won with the brass knuckles.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah.
That's
oh man,
that's some old William Regal, Ric Flair shit right there.
Yeah.
I thought it was the best match. That was the best match of the show to me.
Oh yeah. We were sitting next to a lot of faces during that match. A lot of people were rooting for Ricochet and hating on Logan. And me, Charlie, and my brother are all rooting for Logan. And this old guy next to us is like, "Why are you rooting for him?" I was like, "God, go Logan!" We were yelling, "Go Logan!" Why everyone's like, "Go Ricochet!"
That's great.
We were just being like hills back there. It was awesome. But that match was a 10 out of 10 all day long.
That made me respect Ricochet more, because I don't know much about Ricochet, but I like him.
Yeah, I've watched him quite a while now. And he came off the bat he's always been good. He's always been a good flipper, and stuff like that. He's always high flyer since he came out of the gate. He's been out for a couple years now. He was actually teaming up with Braun Strowman not too long ago. And I don't know what happened with that.
Oh,
but they were doing a pretty good tag team together.
What would you guys rate this match? I rated it 10.
I already rated 10.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I would give it maybe a 9 out of 10.
Weak. You're weak. No, I'm just kidding.
That shit, dude. That shit was 10, bro. That was 10.
I need to body slam you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to come over there and do the freaking tombstone on your butt. Oh man, you just ruined it. I want to go cry now for Ricochet. He didn't deserve the extra point. I know it wasn't Logan. Logan got his 5. So it must have been Ricochet who got the 4. 4 Ricochet.
I mean, it was a great match, but 10 out of 10, that's
No, that's a 10 out of 10. They were high flipping everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was a great ending. It was a great heel. It was all around a 10.
Yeah.
To me, all right, we all have our own opinions.
Yeah.
You gave Ricochet a 4 and Logan Paul 5. I get it.
Give out many 10s unless it's, you know what I'm saying?
Mark, rewatch it on the network. You have to rewatch it on TV. Trust me.
Okay.
I honestly have been, since I was a kid, I watched Ultimate Dragon. I watched Rey Mysterio grow up. I watched Conan. And I watched all these high flyers growing up. Both Sin Caras. I've always been a fan of anyone high flyer. Eddie Bourne. He was Eddie Bourne, right? Yeah.
Evan Bourne. Evan
Bourne, that's it. Him and Kofi, when they teamed up, that was freaking awesome. I've always been a fan of people who can jump around like that. So, he's definitely up there because of that. That's why I give it a 10. Because both of them are both high flyers and both of them are great at it. And they put on a great show all together, and they did not leave nothing out.
Yeah,
they left nothing out.
Really good.
But we predicted Logan would win. Logan won.
Yep.
Now, the next match, wasn't it Cody and Brock, correct?
Correct. So did If he ain't first, he was second. He's mad.
Yeah.
Cody
It's not
Rhodes.
official, guys. He's
The
not. I don't know if
American-
he's really mad. I'm just saying.
The American Nightmare and Brock Lesnar. What'd you guys think about this?
Brock Lesnar.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not like I wasn't super invested in the match, but I mean, I thought it was good. Yeah.
Why not? That was like good.
You weren't invested in this? What the fuck?
Not
Right?
I'm not really.
That was
Good.
like one of our main matches that we wanted. That was like one of the main matches we were there for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It
a
had to
great
get-
match.
It had good ass hype to it. Hype. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
just
then Cody's song. Come on.
what's yeah, that
Tell
was
me you
cool.
tell me you sing Cody's song.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Yeah, I'm not a big Brock Lesnar guy. I'm not a big Brock Lesnar guy.
I can say I used to really hate him,
Yeah.
but he's kind of grown on me. Even the last like 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, I said I really hate him. In the last 2 weeks, he's kind of grown on me.
I used to like him.
Um,
I used to like him back in the day, but then I'm not. And like I said, I kind of like Cody, but I kind of don't. Like after just all the shit he did, and
Are you mad he left AEW?
yeah, I mean just the way
did it.
just the way he did it, just the way he left and stuff, like like how he talks so much crap about WWE, and then but I mean I get it. It's just
This is why I think that he did it. Because that damn thing he did with MJF. They had that match, and if he lost, he could never go after the title again.
yeah.
Or with Chris Jericho. So he was never allowed to go after the title. And why would you want to be in a business where you can never go after that title anymore? And
Which
if you're going to get a shot at the title he's always wanted, the WWE title, like that's the title he's always wanted, and he guarantees a shot for it. He's going to go for that shot.
Yeah. Which during that time, I think because he had a lot of power during that time. And then eventually Tony Khan said, I'm in control. But I think during that time that could have been Cody's idea to do that.
Yeah.
So, and then I don't know.
I'm a big Brock Lesnar fan. I love Lesnar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was rooting for Brock. I was rooting for everybody. I was like, yeah, beat his ass. Going back and forth. Like,
yeah. I don't know like I said, when Brock left and he did his UFC thing and he came back, like he's kind of getting better now, but like there was.
yeah, he lost my respect then.
He was a
That's
dick.
when I lost respect for Brock.
He would never show up, do any, and then he just got the belt handed to him. So that's why it's kind of like,
That's the whole
why
reason I hated him for so long.
yeah.
Exactly that.
It's because he's Brock
got handed
Lesnar.
it.
He's Brock Lesnar. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
I mean, like I said, I'm happy for Cody that he's back and he's doing what he wants, but it's like I'm just not. I honestly, that match didn't like. It's cool, but it just didn't like. Oh my god, I have to see it. I just.
Well, the reason I like Brock because he looks like he fucking destroys you, like for real.
Yeah.
That's what I like about him. Like, dude, that guy is nuts.
Yeah, you could tell it's not fake. When they went out in the crowd, that was pretty cool. Wait, that wasn't Brock and Cody. That was Roman. That was so cool, too.
If Cody would have came to AEW and if he would have just been quiet, not said anything, but he said some major shit about WWE.
Oh, he did. He definitely.
Like,
and for him to go back was really surprising.
Yeah, and him breaking the throne, and like him and the Young Bucks they did like these promos, like Cody was having there was an exorcism and he had like a tattoo on his arm that said WWE. Like he just really talks some major shit about, and for him just to go back now, I'm fully not buying into it. Like, just
Yeah.
yeah,
But watch MJF go up there next year.
yeah. But
Which you gonna?
yeah,
He
but
keeps
one,
hinting at it.
yeah, which the MJF thing, I wouldn't be shocked because he actually said that it's always been his goal to wrestle for WWE.
Yeah,
And he
and
actually had a tryout match not too long ago, but William Regal told him before AEW, William Regal told him, "Kid, you're not ready. Like you got to go out there and prove yourself." So like he's always wanted to be in WWE, but like Cody Rhodes, after he leaving WWE, he made out like WWE was trash and like like
but
he
it
doesn't.
worked for him, dude.
What's
It
that?
put him back into where he wanted to be.
Yeah,
When he was in there before, he was trash. He was a jobber. So
Yeah.
he really wanted a WWE title. So yeah, like he talked all that trash, but when you really want something, and his dad died and everything, and you really want something, you're gonna go for it no matter what.
Exactly. It more, I guess it more showed you like it was just more him like he was upset because they weren't taking him seriously. He went to go build himself, and now he's back.
My opinion,
Hey,
I'm
prove
over.
himself.
I'm over the whole AEW thing. I'm kind of over that.
Yeah.
Not me. I want to see that the Black Society, whatever it is, because I've been seeing like TikToks where they're having John Moxley and Cesaro just like beat people in parking lots.
I'm over the whole Cody thing. I meant not AEW. I meant the whole him leaving AEW. I'm over that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been over that. I never cared.
AEW is fucking awesome. AEW is sweet.
Because like I haven't watched AEW in over a year, and like this whole thing with John Moxley and Bryan Danielson and stuff. I'm really excited to like when I see clips of it. I want to personally watch it, and I'm definitely gonna look for it on TikTok now that I know I can look for wrestling matches.
Dude, they had a parking brawl match that looked insane. Like
that's what I'm talking about. That's the match I'm talking about. Yeah, I've seen parts of it, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in AEW.
Dynamite's gonna be amazing this week. Hardy Boys, RVD, fucking Young Bucks.
Hey, lame.
Yeah.
It sounds like a it sounds like a 04.
Yeah.
We're back in 2004.
They're still good though. They can still go though. They're still good.
Yeah.
Oh man, so tonight the Miz was ahead of his talk show, and LA Knight was on there because he won the Battle Royal, and he joined Miz's talk show, and Miz is pissed off. Miz hates him, and they're talking shit back and forth, and he's like, Miz goes, "You're nothing but an attitude era junkie wannabe." Yeah. I died. I laughed so hard. Like he really like got him really bad with that one, and everybody in the crowd was just like shocked because he knew he had him. But LA came back. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So did you guys enjoy the Cody and Brock? I liked it. I thought it was good.
Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, it was good. Like it was a good match. I'm just not like I wasn't like, oh my god, Cody won. Yes. Like I don't, like I said, it was a good match, but I don't really care about them too. So it's like good match, but it's not like, it's not like I really like Seth Rollins. So like I was happy Seth Rollins, you know what I mean? Like I don't really, they're good. It was a good performance. It didn't affect me in any way. Like,
what about the handshake at the end? The handshake.
I mean, I heard that wasn't scripted, so that was a pretty big deal. I mean, you could tell that that Cody was pretty surprised.
I thought it was kind of corny because that's not like Brock Lesnar to do that. But rewatching it, it was cool.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch it because, like, sitting far back like we were sitting, we missed a lot of good parts. And like that Ronda match was the boringest match in the world. We had no clue what was going on. It was so quiet in that whole place. Like you could hear a pin drop. during that match. So I really want to watch it online to see how it really sounded on SmackDown on the TV.
Let me ask you guys this: do you like Cody Rhodes' finisher?
No, I think it's lame.
Me too. I think
Him and John Moxley, and both of them are almost the same, and they're annoying.
Yeah.
And same with Dolph Ziggler.
Wait, you're talking about the Cody Cutter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
the
like
one
the
he
Miz and all
he
them.
won. He did the one he did at SummerSlam though. He jumped off the top rope. It was sweet.
But he did it 3 times before he jumped off the top. That's how he won. Was on the third one off the top.
Yeah. No, what's it? I'm talking about the Crossroads.
I
Yeah,
fucking
that's what
love
we're talking about.
I fucking love the Crossroads.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
think
know.
it's
It kind of looks. I guess it depends how the wrestlers sell it, but like sometimes it doesn't look all that great.
It's
just the way. Yeah, and it's like, I mean, figures. That's why he had to do 3 of them, because one would have looked too weak. So
I'm also talking about the Cody Cutter where he did the Cody Cutter off the top rope too. That was tight.
Well, I like that, but his finisher is the cross. I'm talking about the Crossroads, like that.
Okay.
That's the move that he did. He had to do 3 times to put away Brock Lesnar, because that move alone by itself is not strong enough. So that's why he had to do it 3 times.
But this is also Brock Lesnar we're talking about, though.
Yeah.
I'd say it's about a 6.5, 7, 8. No, we're gonna go 7.5. We're gonna give it a 7.5. My reason is 7.5. It was a good match. Both of them fought really well. I enjoyed both of them. I really didn't care who won. Whoever won was getting a pop for me because I was excited just watching the match. Like, I really wanted to see them both fight and have a great match, and I wasn't rooting for a winner because I like both Brock and Cody in the match. So I was just cheering for both of them. Whoever was leading, I was cheering. I was a bandwagon during that match. So like, it didn't mean a lot for me. And the handshake, like, I thought it was cool, but I see handshakes all the time, and sometimes it's meaningful and sometimes it's not. And I feel like the way they're building Cody, they're just giving it to him to build for free. So it's like the handshake's respectful, but it's there for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving that match about a 7 as well.
Yeah, I would say about a 7 as well.
So Cody wins. Now the next match, I want to say it was it the Battle Royal?
Yeah.
So we had a Battle Royal with, honestly, I'm going to be honest right now, I didn't give a shit about this match.
Yeah, there's some few gripes I have about it.
Yeah.
It didn't mean anything. Like, it would, at least they could have. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm not into Battle Royals. I think they're boring.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great seeing LA Knight win. That was really cool. But it would have been nice if he could have got a future United States title shot, or
I thought that's what it was for. But then I found it was like for nothing.
Yeah, it was supposed to. Yeah, and then Austin Theory was in the match, and they didn't even make a big deal about him at all. Like, he's completely just, you know how like
AJ is going
he just
nowhere
walked out with everyone else. He just walked out with It's like, you can't even give this guy his own entrance, like his own theme music. Like, you know how they had the Miz got his own theme music, like not Austin Theory, like. And he's the United States. I didn't even know he was in the match till he got thrown out. I didn't even know he was there till he got thrown out. It's sad. Like, he's the United States champion, and they act like he's nothing.
That's why they need to put on somebody else. I think they're not trying to push him anymore.
I get why they did it, because they needed to get AJ Styles in the match. They needed to get Miz in the match, but like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was just the way to make LA Knight look good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
And even AJ was in there. AJ does nothing anymore. I don't even care about AJ anymore.
but I just like me personally, like Battle Royal was cool, but I would have replaced that and I would have got Rhea Ripley into SummerSlam. Like,
Dude,
you know what I mean?
when I found out they took out Trish and Becky, we didn't even know they took them out of the card. We were
Yeah.
so mad. And then we had that stupid Becky or that stupid Ronda Rousey match instead. Why
Well,
would you put that in there?
I was
Take
just
that
gonna
shit out. Fuck Ronda Rousey.
I was just gonna say this. I was gonna say get rid of the stupid MMA match, put in Becky Lynch and put Trish Stratus, and then they should have got rid of the Royal Rumble and put in Rhea Ripley. Because Rhea Ripley has so much momentum right now. So much momentum. Like she
Did you
is
watch
so
Raw
over.
tonight?
What? No, nope, I didn't watch.
So when Rhea was coming out with the Judgment Day, and at the end, because it was a triple threat match, it was supposed to be because in the beginning, so Cody went out to talk to Seth. You know, they were going to talk about the title and stuff, and then the Judgment Day came out and they started talking shit. You know, because the priest is trying to go after the title and all that shit, and so is fucking whatchamacallit. So Priest, Dominic, and Rhea come out and they're standing on stage and out of nowhere Finn comes in and attacks them. And Sammy comes out and jumps in. So anyway, so afterwards, so there's now a match. It's a 6-man main event. It's Sammy, Cody, and Seth versus the Judgment Day. So now Sammy got jumped backstage by some new guy who everyone thinks he's going to be on a Judgment Day. JD something. I don't know his name. I didn't really get it. And then so Shinsuke Nakamura came out and he took Sammy's place. Well, anyway, so when they were walking out, Raquel came and jumped Rhea Ripley. And so did some girl named Candice, and so did somebody else. I don't know how I don't know who these girls are. I watch wrestling every week.
Is it Candice LeRae?
Yeah. And whoever she hangs out with. Yeah. So they were trying to they were out there jumping Rhea, but Rhea was just like whooping her asses. Like before they like Rhea was like fighting back. She did like Rhea's needs to be face. Like she's so over with everybody. Like I love Rhea. Rhea's fucking hot.
Me too.
She should have been there.
Mommy.
Did you guys see that video where that little kid's trying to push Dominic out of the way so he could take a picture with Mommy? I love that video. I downloaded it to my phone, man. I loved it. It was so awesome. It was so pure. He was like, "Get out of here, get!" And then Dominic went and stood in front of him. I thought that was funny.
Then the kid just gave up. He's like, "Okay, I'll just get the picture."
I was like, get out of there. The Battle Royale, I don't like Battle Royals. I thought it was boring. To me, this is like a 2 out of 10.
Same.
Yeah.
I only like Royal Rumbles. When it comes to Battle Royals, I only like Royal Rumbles, honestly.
Me
or
too.
if there was actually a point system for a title match, then yeah, but there was no point to this match. So it was like, you know what? I take that back. I'm not giving it a 2. I'm giving it a straight 0. I'll give it a 1 because LA Knight won.
Yeah.
1 for him. And that's it.
Dude, LA Knight got the biggest crowd pop, I swear. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
It was cool seeing him, but I mean, that's it.
That was it. Yeah, he gets the 1. That's 1 for LA Knight.
Night. All right, next
Sorry,
match.
moving around a lot.
The next match,
This is
the shitty, wasn't it MMA rules?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Gunther next. Or it could have been yeah, it could have been that one. Yeah, it was Ronda Rousey. We can just skip this match. No.
No, I want to shit on this.
That is shitting on it. It's just skipping is the biggest way to shit on it. But go ahead.
We need a little negativity for this show.
Oh man. It is negativity. Stomp on it and leave.
It was terrible.
boring.
I'm
Boring.
pissed. Like, I can't believe that they put that match on instead of getting Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus on the card. Like,
Dude, that place was so quiet. I started a boring chant, and then everyone started saying boring. Dude, it was so freaking quiet. You can hear a pin drop. It was so quiet, man. Like, no one was talking. Nobody cared about this match. People were leaving to go get food and go to the bathroom. Like, the stadium was emptying out when they were fighting. They were just leaving. No one cared about that match whatsoever. They were gone.
I was telling you guys, I was in the suite and I had to take a dump, and I'm like, this is a good time to take a dump. And
that's why I started the boring chant. So it was you.
I missed the whole match. I was taking a dump, and I could hear the boring chants in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's where we were right by the bathroom.
Yeah,
we were right in front of the bathrooms, and I started the boring chants because I was like, "This is boring."
Yeah, and I came out and the match was done, and I'm like, "Well, what happened?" And then they said,
"Well, the build up to this was really good. It had a good hype video, but the match was like crap."
I thought it was not a great build up because it went like, how do you have Shayna Baszler, like, she's a heel, but she turned face by actually doing a heel move. That never made sense to me. All around it, right? Like, Ronda should have been the face because, like, that whole match, that whole shit didn't make sense to me. I know they wanted to fight because they're best friends, but they did a really shitty job with it.
And she was saying some heel thing, like, she's like, well, I'm trying to think how she worded it. She's like, how did she word it? Ronda Rousey, I love your daughter, but your daughter's gonna grow up and she's not gonna like me after I beat your ass. She didn't do nothing to her.
When she was in Raw tonight, she had a black eye, Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
My thing is, like, it was supposed to be like UFC rules, and like the punches look so weak. The punches look so shitty.
Like,
oh yeah,
this match should have been like no holds barred, or it should, you know what I mean? It should have been like hardcore or something. Like,
no,
at least a real octagon. No,
like it
should have been a cage match. It should have been a cage match.
Yeah, something, like
it's UFC. It should have been a cage match.
There was a few good shots, like the kick to the head was cool, and then remember she did the knee to the nose. That looked pretty good.
Weak.
But other than that, like, those were the only two good moves.
Didn't she flip over once? I thought that was pretty good. I remember somebody flipping over completely, and they were in the lock. But I was also far away when I was looking at it.
So, I honestly watched like a minute of this match, and I took a dump. So.
Yeah. Well, you got to hear us.
I could care less about it. Yeah.
I give this match like a 1 out of 10.
I give it 2 for starting a boring chant. Boring.
Was this her last match? Because that's that. If this is,
she's either just going to be off for a while. Like, it's kind of up in the air. This could be retirement. So who knows?
Garbage.
Yeah. Shayna said tonight that now that Ronda's gone, she has some other business to take care of. That's what she said tonight on Raw. She said that to Becky. She's like, now that Ronda's gone, I have some people to start getting back, and I hope you know you're on the list or something like that. And Becky's like, well, you know where to find me. I ain't hard to find. And Becky also dyed her hair, and Becky's also my wife, and she didn't show up to SummerSlam, and it really made me sad. She just left me there hanging.
Yeah.
Ronda lost the match. We predicted this as well.
So next is the Imperium, right?
Yeah, this match was good. I liked this one.
Oh yeah. I was rooting for not Gunther, but Drew McIntyre, of course. I'm a fan of Drew McIntyre, but I can see why they didn't let him win.
It was good. It was a very good match.
I can see why Gunther's the longest reigning champ, right? Because he's making that belt mean something.
He's not the longest reigning. He's number 5.
Well,
He'll
he's
never be the longest reigning.
He could become it.
No. I think the longest reigning is like 400 and something days. Honky Tonk Man has the record.
Fuck Honky Tonk Man. I never
That's
liked
what I
Honky
said.
Tonk. He's trash.
When I see that he holds the record, I was like, how the fuck does he hold the record? I looked at Thomas, I was like, how the fuck does this guy hold the record?
I never got into that guy. I thought he was corny.
The only reason I know is because the other night when somebody said that he was the longest reigning, I looked it up when we were at SummerSlam, and it said Honky Tonk with 460 something days. I was like, how the fuck is this guy the fucking longest reigning? No way. Honky Tonk sucked. Him and his guitar. He couldn't sing for shit. He was annoying. I heard that like he was a truck driver and like he wanted to wrestle and he just put something, or Vince McMahon told him to get out there with the guitar and hat and stuff. Like that wasn't really him. He said he didn't even know how to sing or anything. He just faked it all.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
To me, this match,
some
though,
documentary or something.
this Gunther and Drew McIntyre was one of my favorite matches of the show. I'm rating this like a fucking 9 out of 10.
Yes, this thing had a lot of good wrestling to it, both ways. I wouldn't rate it a 9. I'd probably give it a 7.5. But
I thought it was fucking great wrestling. Gunther knows what he's doing.
I think Gunther showed me a lot more tonight than he has showed me in the past. I mean, not tonight. I mean, on SummerSlam. Sorry, I'm a little slow tonight.
He reminds me. He reminds
really
me of William Regal. He reminds me of him.
I hate William Regal, so I'll never pay attention to what William Regal was like to care about it. I never watched William Regal. I hated that guy. And his matches came on TV. I turned to TV every time. No joke. I hated that guy. I still hate him.
I hated him
AEW.
As a kid. I hated him, but as I got older, I started appreciating him.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. William Regal came to AEW. Then once Vince left, he's like, "I'm going back to WWE," and now fucking Vince is back, and I'm sure he's sick to his stomach.
Right.
Because
Vince is leaving again.
Because Vince is the one that fired him.
Well, Vince is gonna leave again. He has a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, the hush money. Hush money.
Yeah, he has a lot of stuff going on in his life, so I don't think he'll be around in the business much longer.
Yeah,
I think as soon as the merge like finally happens, like when they officially merge UFC with WWE or whatever they're doing to end over, I think once they officially do, the board's gonna make sure that he has nothing to do with any of it.
Oh yeah.
And Triple H, we already know that him and Stephanie will take control, and there's no doubt about it that they're going to do a great job. Because look how long they had it for, like 3 months. They had it for a full 3 months, and look how much it changed to the better.
True.
And then Vince came back, and right away it started getting shitty again.
Of course.
Like this whole predictable SummerSlam. The whole predictable SummerSlam. Why do we want a main wrestling event that's like the second biggest one of the year? Why would you want that to be so predictable? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this one was way too predictable. But you guys know that Detroit this Saturday held the largest SummerSlam event ever.
Yep, that's what I heard.
The most people ever in Detroit here. That means like they're gonna think about bringing more stuff here now. Now that they see that many people showed up for SummerSlam, I guarantee it's gonna bring in so much more business.
Yeah.
From other places too, not just from WWE. They're gonna say all those people that showed up, that event just brought business to Detroit. A lot of people don't realize that, but when you fill out an event like that, and it's the largest it's ever been, you just open up the eyes to other places too.
AEW, AEW, AEW.
Yeah. Well, AEW already comes here and stuff. They've been around here a few times. I'd
Yeah,
like
but
to
I
go
don't-
to one of the shows if they ever come back.
I don't think they ever been at Ford Field though.
No, they do smaller venues.
Well, they got a big show. They have a big stadium show coming up. Yeah. It's going to be in Wembley Stadium.
Oh, in Chicago?
No, over in the UK, like over in that area.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's lame.
Yeah, and it's like huge. I don't know. The crowd is huge. I think it's like 60,000 or something.
SummerSlam has that beat. No.
Mark,
No,
did you want Gunther to win this, Mark, or?
I mean, I would have been happy if McIntyre won, but I had a feeling that he wasn't gonna win, and
Yeah,
I'm okay.
He always fucking loses.
Yeah, I'm okay. Gunther.
Dude, this match was so fucking good though. I liked it.
It was good. It was solid. It was very good.
It was alright. 7.
They beat the fuck out of each other. All right, next
7
match
because
we
Gunther
got.
I hate Gunther.
The next match was I want to say it was the Asuka match.
Yeah, the triple threat match. No, Seth Rollins was before the triple threat.
Correct. Okay. So we got the World Heavyweight Championship match. Seth freaking Rollins, versus fucking Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Yeah.
That was a great match. I enjoyed that match a lot.
It was great.
Yeah, it was pretty damn good. It was pretty good.
I'm enjoying Seth's new style. It's getting on me. Like sometimes it takes a while for his style to get on me, and he's starting to grow on me.
And I thought the ending was pretty good. It was a pretty good ending. How the Judgment Day tried cheating and it kind of backfired on them. That was kind of cool.
He got the boot to the head on top of the case. Oh, that was awesome.
Yep. Yeah, and you could just tell like there's turmoil between the group. Like Damian Priest and Finn Balor. There's something going on.
Today, when they were walking out for the last match today, Priest was walking ahead of them, and Finn, Dominic, and Rhea were kind of set back a little bit, and it kind of looked like they were gonna and Finn kept looking at Priest. Finn kept eyeing him the whole entire night, and I thought for sure he was gonna turn on him, but I think Finn's gonna turn on him, and I think that JD person, whoever that new guy is that jumped Sami Zayn, I think he's gonna be the next person to join the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Because I think the next title bout with Seth Rollins is gonna be Seth versus Finn versus Priest.
Yeah.
I think I finally figured out his gimmick. He's supposed to be a freak.
Who?
Seth Rollins. He's a freak.
Well, his girlfriend's my wife, so yeah. No. What?
Well, his name's
he's not really
Seth freaking Rollins, and I can't figure out his gimmick. I think he's just a freak.
Burn it down, man. No, so
he's just over the top. He's over the top. Everything he does is just over the top. He's got those big ass boots on. I mean, he's just
right. Yeah. He's like a Joker. He's trying to be like Joker, and it's working for him.
Yeah.
Like the Joker that they just had, like the last Joker.
Yeah.
That's what he's kind of like. He's kind of like a Joker. That's his style.
He's good.
I give that match about an 8.5. It was a really, really great match, but I can't give it a full 10. I have to give it an 8.5. And it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the ending, of course.
It was
The
good.
boot to the face. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Seth Rollins went over and remains champ.
Yep.
And the next match is Asuka, Bianca, and Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship.
Who wants to go first?
I guess I yeah, you can.
All right, so I love the match. I love Charlotte was doing great. Asuka was doing great, and then when Bianca Belair, she injured her foot or whatever, and all these people ran out of the backstage, and they came running forward. And at first, it really looked like she was injured because like all those people that was surrounding her and stuff. But once they got to like the beginning of the aisle to go up, like you could tell that they were kind of wasting time. Like that's when I was like, "Oh, this is fake. She's gonna run back in the ring." And I was telling my brother that, and he's like, "No, it's not." And I was like, "He's like, she's really hurt. They're just trying to take care of her." I go, "No, they're taking too much time at that one spot. They could have already got her." He's like, "No, they're waiting for a stretcher." So anyway, we're thinking that Asuka and Charlotte's inside the ring just winging it because Bianca's not there anymore, so they're just winging it because she's injured or whatever. So like they're just going on with whatever it's supposed to be. And then when Bianca comes back in and she ends up winning the belt, I called that. I called Bianca winning the belt, and then I said she's gonna win the belt, and then Ion Sky's gonna run out and fucking cash in. If I want to go back to that the last podcast, because I am 100% positive that's exactly what I said was going to happen. Was Bianca was going to cash in, or I mean Bianca was going to win, and Ion Sky was going to come cash in. And I thought
cool.
that was such a great. The pop for Ion Sky was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
And you had Bailey running, her fat ass jiggling in the air. Oof, that was nice.
Oh. And then Asuka, when she came in and did that green spit to Charlotte's face, oh, dude, that match to me was definitely a 10.
I love Bailey. She's Bailey's so fucking cute.
Oh yeah, they all are, except for Charlotte. She's kind of ugly to me. Her body's nice, but her face is it. She got the butter face. Everything put it back. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel bad for Bianca. She got totally fucked over though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she probably really got injured too. So she's probably kind of like, maybe that's why they had to come in.
I felt bad. I felt bad for Asuka too. I mean, I really like Asuka, so part of me was kind of sad.
I love Asuka having the belt, but when she holds the belt, I absolutely don't see much of value of the belt when Asuka has it. Asuka is one of my favorite WWE women wrestlers. She's one of my favorite champions, but I don't feel like she brings a lot to that belt. She doesn't bring the strength that it needs. And I don't think Ion Sky is going to either, because Ion Sky and her used to be partners, and they're both short and whatever. But you never know, because she's with Damage Control, and you know you got Bailey on her side and the other girl, I forgot her name, and you're with Damage Control while you have this belt, and you know it's going to go great. And I think they're going to turn face. I have a feeling they're going to turn face.
That was a face reaction.
Oh, that was definitely a face pop.
Yeah.
And it was great.
This match destroyed the MMA match. I'll say that. This was way better.
Yes.
It was one of my top favorites of the night. I really liked the women's division, how they've been doing it the last few years, how much they brought it up. Because women are actually really wrestling now. I mean, they wrestled back in the day. I'm not saying they didn't. But now they're more grappling and more honest wrestling in it.
Yeah.
Than just hitting each other. They're really doing wrestling.
Yeah, because
I think it's amazing.
Thomas was like, "No, I don't care about this match." I'm like, "No, this match is gonna be good, dude."
Yeah.
Because he thought it was gonna.
Ask him if he liked it.
He thought it was gonna be like the Ronda match. I'm like, "No, dude, this is gonna be way better."
Yeah.
Yep. So pretty good match. And we got the main event, Universal Championship.
No. Fuck this story. I'm going home. See you guys later. No, I don't even want to be here for this. I want to leave now. I don't ever want to hear about this again. Boo-hoo.
Tribal Combat.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I want to know what that means. I want to know what this tribal combat means. All I know is tribal combat. We looked it up. Tribal combat means that there's no interference in the match till it's over. So how did Roman Reigns win? Because tribal combat means no interference till the match is over.
I rewatched it on the network, and Michael Cole says, "Oh, it's all legal." He said it was legal.
It's not. It's when you look it up in the definition, it says everything in the match is legal except for interference. No interference till the match is completely done. Look it up right now. Google it on your phone.
Did you guys realize Roman Reigns took a sweet ass time walking to the ring?
Did you guys realize that freaking ref didn't know how to count to 3 fast enough? Every time he got to 3, he really slowed it down. Yeah. It was really annoying.
His entrance was so damn long. So, it just someone actually said he's the new Undertaker, because remember Undertaker used to have a real long entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I used to hate about Undertaker. Is the slow entrance.
Yeah.
And I'm really upset that he didn't show.
Roman Reigns.
I was really excited.
I love Roman Reigns. I'm gonna say this right now. Reigns is the man.
Yeah. It was a great match. It was a great match to the end. I was really mad at the end, and I kind of think that's what took my feelings out on those security guards when I didn't get a chair after for 2 hours, and I had to sit there and think about Jay losing for 2 hours thinking about it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me what direction they're going, but I think I'm kind of figuring out what they're doing now.
I think that Jay joins back the bloodline. I don't know. This is what I think. I think, remember before Jimmy got injured, and after, like, when he first kicked Roman Reigns, that the next time he came out, he said he's the tribal chief.
Yeah.
So I think he was jealous of Jay, and he's the one who wants to be tribal chief and not Jay. I think that's why he turned on him.
Well, I heard one guy on Facebook say something, and this kind of makes sense too. So Jimmy's in the hospital, and as soon as Jimmy's out of action in the hospital, you know, Jay is like, I'm gonna go up against you against the title, Roman Reigns. Yeah. So I think Jimmy was kind of like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm in the hospital and you're gonna grab the title. So I think it's a jealousy thing. Like, I think it's like you should have been visiting me in the hospital, but you were worried about grabbing the title.
And the same thing in 2020. He was injured in 2020. Jimmy was, when Jay had a title match against Roman Reigns the first time.
Well, I actually saw an interview. I don't know what year it's from, but there was an interview with both of them, and they said that they want to face each other. Like
I've seen that interview.
So I think this is all part of their plan, is that they want to feud with each other now.
Definitely.
So
and it's going to be at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they'll probably just it'll be at WrestleMania, and the focus will probably just be on the two brothers probably fighting now.
I don't see how they can go so long though. Like, I don't know how they're going to bring this feud all the way to WrestleMania without them fighting. Like, I don't know how this feud's going to go.
I think Roman's going to end up just probably feuding with somebody else, and Jay, Jay and Jimmy will just have their own program. That's what I'm kind of thinking.
I think that at Survivor Series, check this out. What if Survivor Series, it's a battle royal, not a battle royal, but a fatal four-way, Solo, Jimmy, Jay, and Reigns for the title. How about that for Survivor Series?
That's definitely a possibility.
I'm calling that right now.
I could see each one of them is, each one of them wants to be the tribal chief. They don't want to share the spotlight.
Yeah.
With
Look how many times that Solo looked at Reigns the other night before Jimmy came back.
Yep.
Solo was giving Reigns a dirty look, like he wanted to do something. So how about that? I think my friend mentioned that earlier. I think that's how it popped in my head just now. But yeah, think about that. Fatal four-way of Survivor Series. Solo versus Jimmy versus Jay versus Reigns for the title. That sounds great to me. I think that's possible.
That
But
actually
overall, I'm going to give that match a 10 because I hated it.
You want my opinion? I think the Bloodline is not going anywhere anytime soon, and it's going
I think
for
it's
another
year.
No, it's going for another 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
they need to wrap this shit up. It's time.
I like it.
What if he goes for the main record? I think the main record's like 6 or 7 years. What if he goes for it?
Yeah.
Dude, it's making money, dude. It's fucking the hottest thing in WWE right now, dude.
Yeah, but people are kind of getting people. It is, but at the same time, people are like, "Let's wrap this up, guy." Like, I've heard a lot of people saying like they're just getting tired of it.
I'm rating this match a 10. This was a classic main event. This was 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, this is one I would definitely go back and watch. Even though I hated it. I'm going to say I hated it. But it was definitely a 10.
Yeah.
Fucking great main event.
Yeah. Now, hold on. There's one more thing that we skipped over. The Slim Jim commercial. One of the best Slim Jim commercials in years.
That was cool.
What do you guys think about
that? That was great.
When Macho Man came in the end of that commercial, me and Charlie both looked at each other. We fucking gave each other a high five because we were geeked. We were like little kids. Like when Macho Man came on that commercial at the end, we were like two little kids geeked as fuck. Like it was like fucking, oh my god, we were like fucking 90s kids. Like Macho Man. Like it was just like the funnest moment.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. They even had a little Macho Man in it. That was cool.
Yeah. It was epic. I thought that was like I want to get that commercial and save it.
And how'd you guys like the Mike's Hard Lemonade commercial too?
I thought that was pretty good too.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Yeah, she called the Miz. Didn't she call the Miz Mark? She's like, Mark. He's like, it's Mike.
He's getting all mad. It's Mike. Don't leave Mike in the business.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was hilarious.
She's like, she called him. Didn't she call him Mark? Or she's like Mark or something.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, I was kind of mad because all they had was fucking Bud Light piss beer there, and me and my little brother. He's 36. I'm 39, and he's in the military. And we had our first beer together ever at SummerSlam, but it was epic because it was mine and my brother's first beer together ever, and I've been waiting for many years for that. So that was great.
Yeah.
I had such a great time. SummerSlam alone together, besides the outside, besides all that, to me was a straight 10 out of 10. The whole entire thing. No,
I'm gonna go
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm going
too predictable.
9 out of 10 for me because of the shitty Ronda match. 9 out of 10. But
yeah, I'd say about 9 out of 10 as well.
Also, Roman Reigns did go over, so he won that match.
Yeah, lucky fuck.
That's no shock.
No.
Roman wins everything.
I knew he was gonna. I knew he was gonna win.
I can't wait for SmackDown. I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone because every week, like SmackDown's the only one I get to watch live because it's on Fox 2, you know. But for some reason, every Friday night, I always forget about it. I always end up doing something and totally forgetting about SmackDown. So I think after this, after I get off here, I'm going to immediately set an alarm for Friday for SmackDown on my phone. So
I thought I heard that SmackDown might be changing channels or something.
yeah, because I think Fox is getting mad because they're losing money for the time spot, I guess. So they're getting quite mad about it because they can make more money off. They're losing millions of dollars or something off the time slot. So they're trying to cut a deal, either pay more or you got to go. So I'm hoping if they do go, it's back to UPN.
Oh yeah.
That'd be sweet. I haven't seen UPN or even know if it works.
Isn't that CW now or something? CW.
CW50.
Yeah.
CW. Oh yeah, I forgot CW. Yeah. How come I said UPN? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't done UPN. That's crazy, man.
It's
been CW for years.
Used to be.
Holy shit. Yeah.
We all grew up with
I love
you,
the DC shows on there. Yeah. That's crazy.
But that was SummerSlam 2023 live from Detroit at Ford Field. It was a great show. Check it out on the WWE Network.
Oh, yeah. Check it out. And make sure you check me out and come follow me on TikTok, SpeedGTX84. I think I only have like 600 followers. I think I need 400 more. I'm trying to get on so I can go live. So please come follow me. It's right here in my tag. Please, anybody. Even YouTube, get on TikTok, follow me. I need some followers. Help me out.
I don't do
Yeah,
it. I don't do it.
Get on there and add me. I don't care if you don't do it.
I don't have a TikTok, but I'll definitely make one up.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall it was a great night except for the interference between the security guards and all that. But everything else was just great. I had a fun time. And it was actually a little bit comfortable. They made where I sat was actually a little comfortable. They put a folding chair there for me. It was a sturdy one. And there was also this little kid in front of me, had this fan, and he was always flashing around the fan. And there was like quite a few times where I'd get hit with the fan. It felt so great because I was sweating the whole time in there. But the energy, what did you guys think about the crowd energy? We haven't even talked about that.
Great, so much crowd energy.
There was tons of people.
Vibration.
Yeah, there's tons of people going nuts. F Roman Reigns, Cena sucks. Let's go. It was crazy.
Oh, that one lady. There was a lady by us who started to chant "Cena sucks," or no, let's go Cena. Cena sucks. This one lady that was right by us. She started the whole chant. The whole place started up because of her. It was awesome. And we also forgot to talk about the Cena when Cena showed up there.
Cena didn't show up.
Yeah, he did.
When?
He was in the ring. You don't remember?
No.
Mark, you seen Cena, didn't you?
No, I didn't see Cena.
Of course you didn't. You can't see him. But he was there.
I was about to say, what the fuck is it? I was about to say.
How are you guys wrestling fans? Over your heads.
I caught on to it.
But anyways, I want to shout out to Derek. I hope you see this kid because you are genuine. And I hope to see you on many more TikToks at many more events. You're a pretty good kid, and I hope you really see this because it was really cool seeing you.
All right, this has been the PowerKast Progression. We will see you on the next episode.
Have a good night. Peace.
The PowerKast Progression. Radio with power.